All right, so we are continuing. I think we're looking for the doctor. We're continuing this Vanguard. It's a Vanguard mission, but it's a lot of stuff. We've been doing this mission for the longest time. And we've picked up a few other missions along the way, but we'll do them in separate videos.
Always nice to kick back in the broken spear after a while.
Right now, we're looking for the doctor. Find Percival. Find Percival. And is looking to connect. Oh, we know that one. Yeah, we're going to be doing this divided loyalties, and then we're going. Well, after we do the Vanguard. Who says I can find people in the old Red Devils headquarters? He gave me the key that will allow me to get through the deep mines to reach it. So we gotta go back. Back to the mines we just came from. I don't even know if it's gonna be set up to do this experiment or testing. Oh.
Over here. There's something we need to discuss.
We're back across all the way through this. Yeah, I remember coming in how you could leave again. Okay. So it tells me this isn't going to be that easy. He's going to find his stairway.
All made sense to someone, I'm sure. I cannot tell you how any of it works.
See, we can run into more enemies because we didn't get this far last time. God, this guy must be deep into this thing.
Will explain why the site was abandoned. These natural caverns likely were not worth the risk of traversing.
This down really wanted to hide, huh? I think we're gonna have to go fight. not. Oh shoot. Damn.
This must be the place. Power is still on, at least partially. Shall we see if anyone is home?
Yeah, but how do we get over there? 'Cause we came from this way. Let's see. Oh, maybe this way. Come on, jeez. It's stuck on a rock and can't move. This way? No. This way. We just came through this way. Or did we? No. Oh, here we go.
You must be the one who got me out of the red with the trade authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
Take this damn sample.
Adrian sent you. She's... Did she look okay? Sounds like Adrian. Watch that woman lose a digit trying to get a better tissue sample.
What? You can reattach a finger, Percy.
So what exactly did she have you bring me? Adrian said that, huh? If she made you come all the way for this. Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests. Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the debt. Can't say I'm thrilled the Trade Authority got their mitts on the research, but I guess that's the price you pay not to live in a cave the rest of your days. All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we?
All right, just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait, where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in the slate.
Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me?
I
Because
got
if you
the
told me
sample.
this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved. Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinium. It was. An entire city wiped off the map. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack. But the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tal Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinia, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
The chances for survival, let alone maintaining any kind of functioning society, would be slim indeed.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
Give it back to her. To take you and that analyst to Hardia. She should be waiting at, the 6th cell.
The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now.
Well,
Here,
they
faster
killed
to
your
take a
dad.
lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
I was gonna say, can we just follow you? Follow you?
Hey. Been looking for you.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others.
Is that really her?
Oh, she's dead outside.
Adrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say,
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back. Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
I just oh man.
That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinium.
Londinium. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti with both of us.
Ugh.
Well, when the colony war came to a close 19 years ago, with the signing of the armistice, 3 factions were involved in the negotiations. The UC, Freestar, and House Varun. They made a lot of decisions about what sort of tactics should and shouldn't be permitted in future conflicts. All information related to the things they decided should be banned was locked away in the archives. Now, it's possible to get things out of there, but only with the agreement of members from all 3 factions. And as to what our research is doing in there, well, I'll get to that.
Oh man, doesn't sound like it in order to build data here right there. Okay.
Well, that's about the best news I've had all day. But before you commit, I want to make sure you know the whole story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we've done.
What does that make you two now? Is the UC,
What's wrong?
is the UC going to throw me in prison for helping you?
Oh, you already knew. I'm
did?
sorry about that. It didn't seem relevant in the moment, and well, it's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The project
What?
never got off the ground. But the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Okay, I guess.
All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Okay. New Atlantis Mass District. Eyewitnesses.
Might be time I start working on some projects of my own.
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them holstered at all.
While I may technically work in HR, it's you.
So we'll meet at New Atlantis in this video. Start another one. And hopefully this will be the, well, we still have another mission to do under the UC Vanguard. This has been quite the adventure.
Over here. There's something we need to discuss.
Talking about a grind. Whew. We're not done yet.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Alright, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Wait, I got 9 skill points. Sudden that still unexplained term or attack. Londinian.
Captain! Over here. The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC, it's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come. A non-trivial amount of gene editing. Clone, honestly, isn't even really the right term for our relationship, thanks to the amount of donor material that was required to bring me into this world. He and I are different on more than a few levels, but there's no denying the fact we're inextricably linked. He would have happily told you he was one of the greats. Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
You're not your father. If the cabinet doesn't see that, it's their problem, not yours. Yeah, that's right.
He had his men open fire on civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne. A battle that he ultimately ended up losing anyway, devastating the UC fleet and bringing the colony war to an ugly end for the UC. But he's also the one who ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport during their outbreak, condemning countless lives. Both sides agreed the settled systems would be better without him. I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already.
Holding a grudge against where a person comes from, that is both ignorant and cruel.
Just the way things are sometimes. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
Ha! There, Red. Is that a result of the cloning process?
That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars. The Red Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mine before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift.
Ah. Okay. I guess we gotta wait a minute.
Still no word from the cabinet. Anything you wanted to discuss in the interim?
No, nothing, no.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue. Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna end this right now. Oh, star map. That's star map. Oop, oop. And we'll return with the next video. Hopefully, well, we'll see how it goes. But for now, thanks for watching. Take care. Yeah, until next video. But you know, like and subscribe. Appreciate the support. And we'll continue on with this mission in the next video until we complete it. And then we'll start the other one on another video. And we'll do Alejandro's. This is something else. Okay. Take care, guys.